Doctor with today's Live in 5. Today is Tuesday, July 2nd. It is 5 p.m. So we're talking travel tips, and the 4th of July is coming up. A lot of you are going to get onto airplanes. I actually have my dear friend Kim who's getting on a plane tonight. So this was a big favorite last year. There were some aha moments for some people. They didn't realize all of these 8 things that happen to you physiologically on an airplane body. I don't know if this is, I keep getting connection problems, so I really hope this is giving you guys decent reception. My Wi-Fi just stinks lately. So, hi Laura. Hey Slobodanka. Hope you guys are doing great. Okay, so here we go. 8 things that happen to you on an airplane. Number 1, there's decreased oxygen levels. Although the cabin on a plane is pressurized to prevent altitude sickness, the pressure inside is to 8,000 feet in altitude, which for many still can cause you to have some difficulties. So you can get headaches or sleepiness, or worse, if you have a pre-existing heart or lung condition, you can feel kind of icky. All right, so one of the things that you can do is drink a lot of water. Definitely alcohol, okay? They're going to be coming up in other issues, but those are just going to make your plane trip worse. Number 2, feet swelling. Okay, I don't know about you guys. Usually I take my shoes off when I get on a plane if I'm going to be there for a few hours. My feet have swelled. All right, so throughout your body, and it increases the risk of deep vein thrombosis, clots in your lower limbs. Try to get up and move around if you can, but if not, simply move or rotate your ankles and flex and extend your legs. Other risk factors that can make this worse: obesity, pregnancy, and birth control pills. Definitely going to prevent those clots from forming, and that is the goal. Number 3, dehydration. Air on the planes comes from outside the planes, okay? And at altitude, there is usually less than 10% humidity. So you are going to feel that dryness in the plane. Now, dehydration leads to fatigue, which is hydrating before you board and fill it once you cross through security. They have tons of stations where you can fill up, and most airports now you can fill up with water. Hey, Lori. Okay, avoid alcohol and caffeine. Okay, here we go again, because this is going to just make that dehydration worse. Okay, avoid it before the plane and on the plane. It's definitely going to worsen your hydration status. They're diuretics. They're just going to mucous membranes. Number 4, there's shifts in cabin pressure, making you gassy. You thought it was just you, but it's not. It's everybody. No, you're not alone, and you're not imagining it. If it is a straight out physics explanation, okay? Gas volume expands inversely to pressure. So as the external pressure decreases, the gas in your body will expand about 25%. Okay, experts say don't hold it in. But for everyone on the plane, please go to the bathroom to relieve the gas. Just saying. Okay, so that is real. You are not alone. I used to think it was just me, but everybody has it. Number 5, same gas phenomenon occurs in your ears, forcing your eardrum, your tympanic membrane, to bulge outward until the eustachian tube that connects from your ear to your nose can vent out that pressure. So chewing gum helps this, or drinking water, for example. Now the reverse happens when you're descending to the middle ear and relieve the pressure the other way. Okay, or hold your nose and bear down, what's called a valsalva, to force this to happen faster. Okay, number 6, you get dull taste buds. The low humidity air can dry out your mucous membranes in your mouth and your nose, which can affect your sense of taste. Okay, now, you probably just thought it was plain food that was just lousy, but studies actually show a 30% decrease in sweet and salty food perception while you're on an airplane. Pretty neat. Number 7, dry skin and dry chest. air on the plane. Stay hydrated by drinking water. Use natural lip balms, because chapstick and all of those other ones have actually menthol, camphor, and other ingredients in it that dry out your lips even more, so that you have to keep reapplying. So don't use that junk. Okay? Use stuff that's natural, that's going to keep your lips moist. And use lotions on your hands, etc., to alleviate any chapped and germs. They're everywhere on a plane. Airborne organisms are present, but germs are also present on many surfaces. Due to the air filters, the airborne ones are actually less of a concern unless you happen to be sitting next to somebody who's just sick and they're coughing and sneezing all over you. So if you drew the lottery and you got a bad luck and you're sitting next to somebody that's sick, turn away best you can. Bacteria, keep them out of your eyes and out of your mouth. I actually bring hand sanitizer, a natural one. I bring Thieves hand sanitizer and Thieves spray to sanitize my tray. But don't ever walk barefoot on an airplane. That is just absolutely gross, okay? And don't use their pillows or blankets either, unless they come in a sealed package, because they're just recycling those back and forth. I assure you they're not washing them between flights. Kind of gross. So those are my travel tips. For those of you traveling this 4th of July, stay safe, and I will be back tomorrow for another Live in 5.